And we are live. Hello, everyone. My name is Circe. Welcome to my daily life with purpose. Today, we are now on our day 21 of our 30-day character development challenge. Yay, bravo. And today, we're going to discuss about focus. Focus guarding your priorities. Focus is not just about being productive. It's not just about accomplishing things. It's about being faithful to what you have planned to do for the day. Okay. So I am good. Thank you so much, Fukton, for being here. Please note that I am doing simultaneous live on TikTok and YouTube. And for those who would want to watch this live replay, you can also go to my YouTube channel and watch the daily life from day 1 to day 21. Okay. Allah give you more success, dear Circe. Thank you so much, Fukton. Thank you so much. How is everything? Okay, how is your job? Another example for focus is for those who are currently on the way, to their job. Maybe you are riding a taxi, you are riding a bus, especially for those who are driving. You need more focus while driving. Okay, so avoid distraction. Please do not watch any videos, type, message, or call up as much as possible. Have focus while driving. Keep safe, everyone. Keep safe. It's already 7:11 in the morning UAE time, and most of you are already on the way to their work. Okay? Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, good, everything. Okay. So it's nice to know that everything is going well with you, Vokton. Okay, hope your job schedule is now better. Anyways, okay, so what is focus? How do we define focus? Again, are you this kind of person who get easily distracted? You have planned for the day, but here comes the social media, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and you ended up browsing your phone for 2 hours, for 3 hours, because I am this kind of person. I am this. Yes, it's me. So this discussion, particularly this day 21, talking about focus, is mainly reminding myself to avoid distraction, to have more focus, to be faithful on what I planned and intend to do for today. So it's very difficult. There are lots of people also on my TikTok live. They were asking, like, already more than 5 people who already asked how to have focus, how to have how to avoid distractions, how to accomplish my my daily goals. So the number one important thing that we need to consider is to have focus. Though not only focus, because with focus, okay, we will accomplish things, okay, but we also need other character traits. So for day 1 to 21 of our daily character development challenge, we already discussed about discipline. Okay, to have more focus, we need to be more disciplined. We need also gentleness. We need to be gentle to ourselves, not trying to push too much ourselves in doing something and too hard for ourselves because we didn't accomplish another thing. Okay, what else? We need to be more grateful because we have been given another chance for the day to practice again having focus and accomplish the plans that we have for today. Okay, so we are going to practice not only focus but 1 to 21 today. Okay, today. So what is focus? How are we going to define focus? How about you guys? How are you going to define focus? Okay, life is for you. And if you want, if you know that someone also might need this live, this topic discussion, please do like, share, and follow me. Okay. Drio, hello, good morning, good morning. So, what is focus? What is focus? How to gain more focus? How to have more focus? Okay, guarding your priorities. Set your priorities, like what I'm doing. Every single day I'm writing down the date for today, like for example, and my daily goal, like daily gospel reading. Did I read the gospel or listen to the gospel reading for today? Did I accomplish this thing? Did I accomplish that thing? And then at the end of the day, I have to cross out those things that I haven't accomplished so that I can carry it forward the next day, and then encircle those things that I have completed. Okay, so I have my notebook that is my guide, my plan. But sometimes also, there are things because of distraction. I get distracted also, despite of having this notebook, setting for my daily goal, for my priorities. I also get distracted. So what is focus? Let's define focus. What is focus? Focus is the intentional act of directing your attention. Okay, intentional act. You intend to do something. Okay, so focus is the intentional act of directing your attention, your energy, and resources towards what truly matters, while filtering out distractions. It is the discipline of saying yes to your priority and no to everything that pulls you away from it. Okay. What are the things that is pulling us away from our priority? Number one is social media. Number one is social media. Okay. Maybe I watching my live today can be your distraction, but it can also be your priority because you have to listen first to this, what the importance of focus in our life. Okay. Hello, hello, good morning. So focus, intentional act of directing your actions, your attentions, your energy, your resources to what truly matters, to what truly matters, while filtering out distractions. Okay, according to Proverbs 4 verses 4, according to Proverbs, okay, hi Sarah, according to Proverbs chapter 4 verse 25 to 26, let your eyes look straight ahead, fix your gaze directly before you, give careful thought to the past for your feet, and be steadfast in all your ways. Okay, so that's focus. Okay, let's have a practical example, real life example of focus, having focus. Okay, a student turning off their phone while studying so they can focus on their studies. A student turning off their phone so that they can focus on their studies. They are saying yes to their studies, they are saying yes to their lesson, what is truly matter, okay? And they are saying no to social media, they are saying no to distraction, they are saying no to notifications, they are saying no to TikTok. Okay. What else? What else? What good example can we give um, about having focus? What good example can we give about having focus? Okay. If, like for example, if you are driving, okay, you need focus while you are driving. You don't need distraction. You don't need to see on the left. You don't need to see on the right. You need to look ahead straight and have focus. Okay? And have focus. You don't need to have sleepy head also. And uh, don't avoid watching, avoid cell phone, avoid texting, okay, typing messages, okay, while driving. You need to have focus. And sometimes playing the music is also okay because it's giving you, it's making you alive. Okay, you are listening to music while driving, it's making you alive. But make sure that you don't lose your focus. Okay, because sometimes we get hooked up with the beautiful music while driving, and we tend to dance, we tend to sway with the music. But please be very very careful that while driving you need more focus, presence of mind. What else? Okay, what else? You have planned to have dinner in the evening with your family. Okay, so you set your mind to do whatever is necessary to complete your task during the day, okay? So that you will finish your tasks on time, and then you will go home on time, and then you will meet your family during the dinner. Okay? So, have more focus. What else? What else can we give as an example or practical example of having focus? Okay. What else, my dear viewers? Okay, for example, again, a student, okay, a student, they have projects that they need to submit at the end of the week. Okay, they have project that they need to submit at the end of the week. So that student needs to focus and give more attention to that project instead of doing other things like browsing on social media. Okay, what else? In the workplace, how do we practice focus in the workplace? Okay, like for example, focus, as we discussed, focus is not only about productivity. Okay, it's not only about uh, it's being faithful to the things that you do. Okay, it's being faithful to the things that you do. It's not about busyness. Having focus is not just about busyness, because there are people, like for example, I have experienced this also. I wanted to be more productive than being busy. Okay, because you can be very busy answering emails. Okay, you need to answer emails. Okay, you need to be very busy and answering emails. Okay, because emails will never end. Okay, you want to accomplish and complete answering the emails. Because you are too busy of the emails, you get busy answering the emails, but that's the only thing you did in the whole day. You missed some other tasks that truly matters. Okay, you missed some projects that you need to accomplish. So having focus also is setting priorities. Like for example, uh, during the first 2 hours of the day, I will check emails. Then the next 2 hours, I will, you know, try to do something else. And then for the next 2 hours, and then at the end of the day, you will review everything that you've done. But if you are just doing one thing, like answering only emails, if that's the only task you have, then it's okay. But if you have other tasks that you need to do during the day, you cannot be just focusing on just one thing. Okay, you need to prioritize. You need to make plan for the day and then accomplish it. It's not only about focus. It's not only about being busy. It is more about being productive. Okay, during the day. Okay, so that's one thing I've learned. I cannot just read the whole day. If I can do other things. Okay, so like for example, on my daily schedule, by the way, I'm working from home. So on my daily schedule, I have to, the first thing in the morning, I have to pray and then read the gospel or listen to the gospel, because there is audio or there is YouTube that we can, watch the daily gospel with reflections. Okay, we also have the daily scripture readings, and then after that, I will prepare for the live. For the next 2 hours, I will be on live, and then after that, I will prepare for breakfast, and then after that, I will just take some break, like 15 to 20 minutes break. And after that, I will start reading emails, trying to find job, trying to look for a job. And then after that, um, I will have to do something else. Okay. So I am dividing my time for the whole day so I can accomplish more things. So what is multitasking also is, especially for women, we so love multitasking. But multitasking can also be a distraction. Doing more things, because I'm such that kind of person. I if I can do two things at the same time, I will do it. Like for example, um, you know, answering emails while writing, but I cannot have focus. Why? Because once I get distracted, while I get distracted from writing, from reading, then I need I need 2 to 3 more, or 10 to 15 minutes time for me to regain my focus again. Okay, so that is why I'm setting, like for example, if I'm going to answer emails, I need to answer emails only. Okay, I need to be online only. If I'm writing, I should stay away from my phone. I should, as much as possible, switch off my Wi-Fi and then focus on my writing. Okay, and if I'm reading, the more I needed to be away from my phone. Okay, because if I get distracted, then I'm done. I can easily get lost from what I'm doing every time I'm get distracted. Okay? So how about you guys? How about you? How do you practice focus in your life? How do you practice focus on your day? Okay? How do you manage to accomplish things with focus? Okay? How do you manage uh, accomplishing being productive during the day with focus? Okay. Questions. Send. You can send your question on the comment box. Okay. What else can we learn from today? You know, one of the uh, examples that I am having in my mind is the story of Martha and Mary in the Bible. The story of Martha and Mary in the Bible. So Martha was too busy preparing for the food, preparing for the visitors, preparing for the, you know, cleaning the house. She was very busy, while Mary is having focus on what truly matters. Okay, and even Jesus said that Mary chose to focus on what truly matters, and that is me. Okay, I am here. Okay, while Martha was so distracted of so many things. I'm preparing the food, I'm cleaning the house, I'm 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 what is this? I'm I'm serving the visitors. So she was very distracted. So these two are the best, one of the best examples that we can use to having focus. Okay, to having focus. Because I created also one video. I created also one video on my feed. You can go, you can, you can watch that video. I will share that on my story. So because I have what is this? I've noticed to myself that I am the kind of person who get easily distracted. I'm the kind of person who get easily distracted. Okay, so even my friends, they notice that. They notice that. So say again, you are losing your focus. Okay, you are losing your focus. One time during my high school days, I used to participate in competition. Okay, I used to participate in competition. So there was a time that I happened to participate in an oratorical contest. In an oratorical contest. And I have to, memorize the piece so that, you know, during the competition day, you know, I will be ready because my aim is to win the competition. Once you are joining the competition, your target is to win the competition, right? You're not just that competition for the sake of having extracurricular, as a participant. So what I did, um, I studied, I memorized my piece, okay, and then during the day when I am already what is this on the stage, the MC already called my name, and then I started. But when I saw the crowd, when I saw the crowd, and then I saw my mother in the crowd, I lost my focus. I got distracted. They have the name. They called it koto in Bicol in the Philippines, in the Bicol language. They call it koto, but I don't know what they call it. But it's something like you lost your focus. Okay, so my mother was in the crowd. I get distracted, and I stopped for more or less 2 minutes on the stage, and I couldn't remember my piece. Okay, I couldn't remember my piece. And then I just take a deep breath, inhale, exhale, and I tried to do it again. Okay, and this time, as much as possible, I do not want to look at the crowd. I tried to look at somewhere, you know, when you are delivering, you are singing, the best thing they can do is to, connect with the people. But for me during that time, I need to look at somewhere, not in the crowd, not on my mother, because it's distracting me. So I need to look on somewhere like on air. Then I started again, my piece from the start, and it just let I just completed it. Okay, and you know what happened? I still won the competition. I got the first place still. So the judges told us that it's not only the criteria is different. There are different criterias on the competition. Okay, the way you pronounce, the way do you deliver your emotion. Okay, so memorization of the piece or familiarity of the piece is only one of the criterias. So I said I still won the competition. So that's one thing. And another thing, one perfect example that while I'm writing, I gave already the example of while I'm writing, while I'm reading, and every time someone distract me, I'm telling you, I can easily lost my focus. So if you have anything for me, my dear viewers, if you have anything for me that could help me gain my focus or like practice my focus, please do comment. Okay, please do comment. And this day to 21 focus, we are discussing about focus. This is not only for me. Okay, this is not only for you. This is for all of us. For all of us. Okay. That is why, guys, I am always having my notebook every day. And then I will circle out the things that I have accomplished. I will cross out the things that I didn't accomplish. Okay. And, when I am noticing that, oh, I have lots of things that I didn't do today, there are lots of things that I didn't do today. And I will assess myself, oh, because I spend so much time on TikTok. Oh, I spend so much time on sleeping. Oh, I spend so much time on watching. Okay. Instead of reading, instead of writing, I did something else that is not actually helping me. To those things that are not important. Okay. So today we are being reminded, guys, to have focus. Please do have focus. What's your biggest distraction right now? Assess yourself. What's your biggest distraction right now? Why are you not accomplishing the things that you plan to do for the day? Okay. If you could accomplish only one, what should it be? Main What is your main goal for today? If you can only accomplish one thing today, like for example, painting a piece or writing at least one chapter of your notes or writing a journal. Okay. If you are working, okay, you have to close how many uh, deals for the day? What is your goal for today? What is your sales target for today? Okay. And you need to have more focus on doing that. You don't need more distraction. How do you usually protect your priorities from distraction? How do you protect your priorities? That is why today, focus guarding your priorities. How do you guard your priorities from distraction so that you can accomplish what you are planning for today? Okay. Hello, hello. For those who are new here, welcome to my daily life with purpose. Okay. The cost of distraction. What are the cost of distraction? Okay. Every distraction is a trade-off. Okay. Time spent on the unimportant things is a time stolen from your purpose, from your goal, from your plan, from your sales target. Okay. So the cost of distraction is it's taking away it's taking you away from your goal. It's the, like what I said, it's the means of the enemy. Okay. If you know the spiritual warfare, spiritual warfare, like for example, today I wanted to create I wanted to prepare for something because I have talk tomorrow, or I need to prepare for my presentation. Okay, because I need to present this project tomorrow. I need to focus and prepare for my PowerPoint presentation. Okay, and then the enemy, okay, the evil spirit is trying to distract you. Why? Because the enemy to wants you to lose. The enemy wants you to not complete that project so that you will be a failure. The evil spirits are always wanting us to, they are trying to, you know uh, they are trying to deceive us, thinking that they are helping us. The enemy is trying to deceive us that, oh, you need also to rest, you need also to relax, you need also to, this is their way of destruction. The enemy is deceiving us from doing the things that is truly matters. Okay, that truly matters. Okay. So they will, they will, it will pop up in your head, oh, I needed to watch this movie, oh, I needed to watch these things, oh, I needed to watch this. So it's taking you away from you. So the cost of distraction, every distraction is a trade-off. Remember that every distraction is a trade-off. Okay. The time spent on the unimportant things, okay, is a time stolen from your goal, from your purpose, from the things that you need to do. Okay. Study shows people lose 20 to 25 minutes regaining focus after being interrupted. And that's exactly me. That's exactly me. I'm telling you, my dear viewers and followers, that's exactly me. When I'm trying to read book, okay, I'm trying to read this book, okay, and something while I'm reading the book, like for example, this one, while I'm reading this book, something on my head pop up, okay, something on my head pop up that is losing my focus, or something, someone entered the door, or some notification I heard, or there is wee that I heard, that easily gets my attention. I easily lose my focus, and regaining my focus is difficult for me. Okay, regaining my focus is difficult for me. That's why, you know, when I need more, I need more a peaceful place. I needed to be alone all the time. I needed to, you know, when I am alone as much as possible, I don't open the TV. There is also the self control. Yesterday we talked about self control. Yesterday we talked about self control. The other day we talked about discipline. Okay, for you to have more focus, you need to be more disciplined, and you need to practice self control. Okay, you are controlling yourself from switching on the television while you are on your while you are reading. You are controlling yourself from eating, overeating while you are on a diet. Okay, so you need to focus, you need to prioritize what truly matters. Okay, like for example, today you decided to do fasting. Okay, that's your goal. You started your fasting. You have to practice self-control and discipline to avoid overeating, to avoid what is this, to avoid um, overspending, because you tend to buy foods. Okay, so know your priorities. So the cost of distraction, okay, it's a trade-off. Remember, it's a trade-off. The time spent on the unimportant thing is a time stolen from the from what is important. Okay, from your goal, from your purpose. Okay, and try to avoid distraction, because once you get distracted, it will need you another 20 to 25 minutes or more to regain your focus. Again, focus is different from being busy. Productivity is different from being busy. Being busy is not all the time equal to being productive. Okay, like what I used as an example earlier, someone who is trying to respond to emails the whole day, and you tend to avoid some things, some other important things. If your job is only to respond to emails, if your job is only to, read emails, then be it. But if you have other jobs more apart from reading emails, apart from answering emails, then you have to set priorities, you have to set a plan for the day. Okay, so business is scattered. Okay, focus is intentional. Okay, business is scattered, focus is intentional. So you need to be intentional, like for our as we defined focus. Okay, as we defined focus, um, focus is the intentional act of directing your attention, energy, and resources towards what truly matters. Okay, focus is the intentional act of directing your attention, energy, and resources towards what truly matters, while filtering out distractions. Okay, while filtering out distractions. It is saying yes to your priority and no to whatever it pulls you out from it. Okay. saying no to distraction. Okay. What else can we learn? How to protect your focus. Set your priorities daily. That's why I told you, I have notebooks. I have notebook. Okay. I have to write every single day. You know, I have to write priority. Okay. I have to write priority for the day. Okay. And then other things. Okay. And then from the moment I open my eyes, like, okay, I pray, read the daily scripture, or listen to the daily scripture with some reflections. Okay. And then I will prepare for the live because I'm starting the live every morning. Okay. And it will run for 2 hours. And after the live, what else can I do? I will prepare for the breakfast. Okay. And after that, I will have a break for 10 to 20 minutes. And then after that, I will start again. Okay. Maybe reading or uh, going to my um, write ups. I will write. And then after that, I will go to my emails and check for jobs as I'm job hunting for I'm also looking for a job. Okay. So that's how it is. Set your priorities. How to protect our focus. Okay. How to protect our focus. How to guard our priorities. So set your priorities. Try to list down the things that you needed to do during the day. Okay. Then set boundaries. Boundaries from those distractions, from those unimportant things. Guys, believe me, this topic discussion is what I needed the most because I'm the kind of person who get easily distracted. Okay. And every time there is something on my head, it will automatically lose my focus. Okay. Silence notification. How to protect our focus? Set priorities, set boundaries, and silence notification. Silence notification so that you stay away from your phone. Okay, you stay away from your phone. You stay away from social media because social media is number one distraction. Okay, set your priorities. Spiritual refocus. Spiritually refocus. This is what I'm telling you guys. There is spiritual warfare that is happening. Spiritual warfare is the work of the enemy trying to distract you, trying to deceive you. That the enemy will say, "Oh, you don't need to be so tired today. You need to also relax. You need to sleep. Okay? You need to sleep. You need to rest. You need to relax. You need to have some time with you on your social media." Okay? That's the work of the enemy. The enemy will say, um, you deserve to eat. You deserve to, it's whispering in your head that you deserve something better, more than your priorities, more than your task, more than you being faithful on your duties. Okay? So it's distracting you. Oh, you need to you deserve to, satisfy your cravings, but you are on a fasting. But the enemy, what is the enemy is telling is, you deserve to eat. Okay, you deserve to rest. You deserve, so it's taking you away from your priorities, from your goal, from your plan. Why? Why? Because the enemy wants you to lose. The enemy wants you to lose. Okay, the enemy wants you to fail. It's just, it's deceiving you that the enemy is telling you that this is what you truly deserve. But the actual, that what is happening actually is, the enemy wants you to lose. The enemy wants you to get distracted and fail. Okay, so spiritually try to refocus. Once you get distracted, try yourself to get focus again. Okay, use short prayers. Once you identify once you identify that, oh, I am being distracted, I am losing my focus, the only way that you can fight the enemy is by praying. God, I'm losing my focus. Please keep me centered on what I'm doing. Hello, Abbas. Good morning. Hello po. Please keep me centered to what I am doing. Please keep me centered on you. Okay? Because on you. Why? Because what we are doing during the day is we are offering it up to God. You know, this is just an offering for you, Lord. Whatever I accomplish today, if I'm going to read this book and finish 2 to 3 pages or 1 to 2 chapters of this book, I offer it up to you, Lord. Okay, whatever I accomplish today, I offer it up to you, Lord. So if you're focused, if you are being faithful to what you are doing and you are giving back the glory to God, the enemy is also trying to distract you so that you can lose, okay, so that you will fail, so that you will, you know, not accomplish your plan. Okay, so the only thing that you can do once you feel that you get distracted, pray. Please, Lord, keep me centered on you. Please, Lord, keep my focus. Help me to keep my focus. Okay, what else? Hi, hello, Awis. How are you? I am good. Thank you so much. If you are new to this channel, if you are new to my YouTube channel, feel free to subscribe and hit that notification bell and leave a comment. What if you are watching a replay? You can also leave a comment, and we will answer that. Okay, we will try to reply on your comment. Share questions, share your insights, share your experience, share your stories. Okay, because your story can inspire others. So this live is not only for me talking, but also for you. I encourage you to share. I'm new, you forget about me. Hi, Os. I may be, yeah, forget about you, but please do help me remind. Uh, I'm new. You are new here. You mean you are new in this live? If you are new, feel free to follow me, and let's discuss more about focus. Okay, what else can we learn from having focus? Okay, focus is not also about multitasking, because especially women, we always love to multitask. I myself, I'm guilty of that. You know, like while I'm writing, while I'm reading, while I'm doing something, I needed to have my laundry work also something there. I need also to put my laundry. But it's distracting me because every time I, like for example, every time I'm reading, then I have my laundry there. From time to time, it will distract me that, oh, is it done already? Is the machine already, is it working? Sorry, I meant you forget about me. I'm not new. Oh, okay. So your name is familiar. Your name is familiar to me. Pardon me if I didn't remember you right away. But your name, yes, your username is familiar. Okay. What else? So multitasking scatters energy. The same with being busy. Multitasking is, we are trying to look busy. We are trying to look more busy. That is why we multitask a lot. But you know, it's it's it scatters. It scatters the energy. It scatters the task, and sometimes we only accomplish little things, little of this thing, little of this thing, little of this thing, and we didn't focus on the things that truly matters. Okay. Gambia. You're from Gambia. You're from Gambia. Okay. What else? Else can we learn from this life, from this discussion? Okay. Tony Robbins once said, "Where focus goes, energy flows." So if there is no focus and you are trying to be busy and multitask a lot, you will notice, because for me, I notice it for myself that my energy is being divided also. So when I have to focus on one thing that, is more important, I already lost my energy because I already spent it cleaning, I already spent it preparing the laundry, I already spent it watching the TV, I already spent it browsing on the internet. So when I tried to do something, like for example, I wanted to focus on painting, okay? I wanted to focus on writing or on reading. I already lost the energy, okay? I already lost the energy. So where focus goes, energy flows. So if you want to accomplish one thing, focus on it. I'm telling that to myself. Firstly, to myself, because I needed it the most. Because again, I am not I am not doing this live. I am not doing this 30-day character development challenge just to be just to look perfect, just to look I am like a life coach or motivational speaker. No. This 30-day character development challenge is mainly for me. It's more personal, okay? But I notice that it is helping me. It when I talk about gentleness, I notice that I am becoming more gentle to myself. When I talk about kindness, uh, I notice myself that I am becoming more kind to myself and to others. When we talk about patience, I know I have already patience, but it's giving me more patience. Okay. So this 30-day character development challenge is helping me. So why I'm sharing this on live, why I'm sharing this on you guys, my dear viewers, followers and subscribers, is because maybe some of you might need it as well. Okay? Might need it. And like for today, our topic is focus. This is mainly personal for me. Like because I'm the one who get easily distracted. I'm the one who is losing focus all the time. I even created one video that I easily tend to lose focus and get distracted. Okay. So if this reminder, okay, for me works, maybe to some of you, maybe not to all of you, but to some of you, it will help also. Okay. Good morning, King K. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, how are you today? Saki, hello, good morning. If you are new to my TikTok live, feel free to follow, comment, share this live to your friends who might need it as well. Okay, so guard your priorities. Seriously, I'm telling it to myself. Try to tell it to yourself also. Guard your priorities. Today, guard your priorities. Set up your priorities. Try to work on it. Okay. Do not work on one specific task only, but rather make a plan. Distribute your time, your energy. Okay, and focus on that particular, like for example, if this 2 hours that I'm having is to have live, I need to focus on this only, like, okay, I will focus, I will give my energy here while doing my life. Okay, and then after this, if there are DMs, I will try to read the DMs also and try to respond. Okay, and then after that, I will have to devote time also reading this book, and then maybe 1 hour to 2 hours I will devote, and then I will flow my energy also there reading, avoiding distraction, away from my phone, away from the TV. So this is so challenging, I believe. This is so challenging for me. Okay, for me, last time also we talked about discipline, and discipline can be uh, associated here, can be I need discipline to read books, I need discipline to, so it's the same self-control. So these things that we are discussing on our week 3 of our character development challenge, this is about strength and courage. Okay, our week 3 is about strength and courage. Have strength, have courage to do more of what is important. Okay. So when we talk about discipline, I even promised to my life that I will start reading because I need to be more disciplined in reading. Okay, because that's the thing that I'm losing. Uh, uh, like I'm losing the track. You know, I have books, but I don't read them much. So as part of my discipline activity, I told you and to myself that I needed to read books. Okay. Then yesterday we talked about self control. So I needed to control myself from doing the things that is not helping me from accomplishing the task that I needed to do. Okay, example, reading. And today we're discussing about focus. Okay, so discipline, self control, focus. They are almost similar to each other, but they have different meanings. Okay, they have different meanings. They are connected to each other. In order to accomplish one thing, okay, you need to be disciplined, you need to have self control, and you need to focus. Okay. What else? What else can we learn? What else can we learn from today's topic discussion? Tomorrow we are entering to our week 4. Okay, we are entering to our week 4 of our 30-day character development challenge. This week 3 is about courage, resilience, discipline, accountability, responsibility, self-control, and focus. Okay, and our week 3, we are now entering to a more deep discussion like legacy and higher purpose, like vision. What is the meaning of vision, purpose, faith, service, graciousness, joy, balance, peace, and last, love. Okay, the last on our day 30, we will be talking about love. So now we are we are having eight more. On our week 3, we will have 8 more topics: vision, purpose, faith, service, graciousness, joy, balance, peace, and love. On our week 3, we talk about strength and courage. So this is courage, resilience, discipline, accountability, responsibility, self-control, and today, focus. Okay, so are we learning? Guys, if you are new here, please do go to my YouTube channel. You can watch the replay of this live on the YouTube channel. Okay, what else can we learn? Okay, from having focus. Feel free to comment. Tomorrow we will be discussing vision. Vision. What is the deeper meaning of having a vision? Okay, what else can we learn? Let your eyes look straight ahead, fix your gaze directly before you. That is Proverbs 4:25 to 26. Okay. Example, a runner wins not by looking around but by keeping eyes forward. That is similar to what I have given. If you are driving, if you are the driver, you need to have focus, you have to have presence of mind while you're driving. Okay. You are looking straight only. You don't look on the left, you don't look on the right. And when you are gazing the mirrors, you're just, you know, look at it in a blink of an eye, like, then that's it. Then go back to your focus. You should not be so sleepy also when you're driving. Okay, so playing the music while driving can make you alive. Okay, so that helps, but make sure that it's not distracting you. Okay, it's not distracting you. What else can we learn for those who are students? This might help you the most for those who are students. Okay, some of you are studying, some of you are preparing for exams, Some of you are, you know, trying to practice for competition. You know, some of you are requesting for prayers that they are having exams and they are having competition in the next days, in the coming days. So this topic discussion also would help you a lot. Okay, can help you. What else can we learn? Hello, good morning, good morning. Hello, everyone. So assess yourself today. What's your biggest distraction? Is that your phone? Is that your friend? Is that your colleague? Is that your negative thoughts and emotions? Because negative thoughts and emotion can distract us a lot. Based from my personal experience, there's no notification. I'm away from my phone. I'm away from, I'm alone in this room. So there's no this no, no this there is no distraction. My distraction all the time is my negative thoughts and emotions. Every time this is coming to my head, that's why I told you, this is spiritual warfare. If the enemy cannot use physical things around you,